Neil, I'm basically an energy engineer. My interest is sustainability in buildings, and I've been trying to assist the architects and engineers of South Africa here to cope with a new legislative system, regulatory system I should say, with new standards for energy efficiency in building. So I'm going around the country, and it's my privilege to try and help these architects and engineers to communicate the new requirements, and also to inform them so that they can guide their clients as to how they can best take advantage of the situation, because it will be extra costs for some of these folk who are investing in new homes, buildings, offices, etc. But there are huge benefits for them further down the line in terms of comfort of the spaces that they're creating, and in terms of the energy efficiency and therefore the cost of running these buildings over the period that they occupy these buildings. So we have to try and introduce make sense to this system, and this helps to make them more comfortable with the extra money that they're spending. So here we are in the beautiful Van Staden's Valley area, and I've been privileged to have an opportunity to look around the house of Brian van Niekerk of the Rhino group of companies, and he is really walking the talk here in that he's invested. He is the owner of a number of businesses which provide energy efficiency and environmental solutions, particularly as in this case you can see some of them behind me, the so-called Aruba system, which is a polystyrene former, and this walling system will provide comfort and energy efficiency to those who live here in this house in the future. It will probably mean that they never have to turn on their underfloor heating, which they've also invested in. This is powered by a heat pump system. The wastewater on this site will all be reused. There is a black water system and a grey water system, and this will mean that water bills will be low, but most importantly that the impact on the environment in this beautiful valley will be absolutely minimal. This is part of a large township development. When I say township, it's designed for country living, where people can enjoy the beautiful Outeniqua Mountains and the forests that are surrounding us, and be comfortable that they are minimizing their footprint on the land, on the countryside around here. Insofar as the systems which are employed here, as a once polymer chemist, it's of great interest to me to see how the LDPE, low density polyethylene recycled plastic, has been put to good use with some of the drainage piping systems, how plastics are employed to good use in making the building more sustainable, how additives to concrete and cement systems are being applied. The system will have a solar water heater system, which will mean that there's no electrical energy used in production of hot water. It will have a large solar electric panel with battery system and storage, which will mean that the Eskom bill will be zero. They are literally going to be off the grid, which is a wish that many of us have. And here you can see on the Rhino site the progress which they are making, and you can pick up on some of the ideas which have been employed here by Brian and his Rhino team. So from a standards and regulation perspective, it's going to be very interesting to get the feedback from Brian and company in the Rhino group to see how the house actually performs, and they are at pains to make sure that the measurement is done with integrity, and we're going to be looking at with great interest to see what the outcomes are. So we wish Brian and his team well with their endeavors here, and really look forward to visiting them in the final stages of the project when this evaluation is done.